Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, or short STEM, are catalytic in our achievement of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, as they are drivers of creativity and innovation. The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development is meant to be inclusive, and gender equality plays a strong role in it. It is widely accepted that creating knowledge and understanding through science will allow us to find solutions to today's acute economic, social, and environmental challenges in order to achieve sustainable development throughout the world. Science, therefore, cannot continue to deprive itself of the full scientific potential of over half the global population. Yet, despite the remarkable gains that women have made in education and the workforce over the past decades, progress has been uneven. According to estimates by the UNESCO Institute for Statistics, or UIS, only 28.8% of the world's researchers are women. While a growing number of women are enrolling in university, many drop out at higher levels required for research careers. Furthermore, women are still underrepresented in the fields of STEM, both in the number of graduates, especially at the PhD level, and in research professions, with the gender gap particularly apparent in disciplines such as mathematics, engineering, and computer science. UNESCO has a key role to play in promoting women and girls in and for science. Learn how UNESCO is addressing persisting gender inequalities in STEM through a range of objectives and initiatives. UNESCO influences cultural change and supports women scientists through role models. L'Oréal UNESCO for Women in Science program is a pioneering program for the promotion of women in science. UNESCO and the L'Oréal Corporate Foundation seek to recognize women researchers who, through the scope of their work, have contributed to overcoming today's global challenges. Since 1998, the program has highlighted 102 outstanding women scientists, 3 of whom went to win the Nobel Prize. It has also supported 3,100 fellowships for research granted to women in 155 countries. UNESCO contributes to changing the underlying institutional basis of gender inequalities. The STEM and Gender Advancement, or SAGA, project offers governments and policymakers a variety of tools to help reduce the current global gender gap in STEM fields existing at all levels of education and research. So far, more than 250 policymakers and key stakeholders have been trained in designing and implementing STI policy instruments that affect gender equality in STEM. The project is also building capacity for data collection on gender in STEM. SAGA is being implemented in 9 countries around the world: Argentina, Canada, Quebec Province, Haiti, Jamaica, Lebanon, Sudan, Thailand, the Gambia, and Uruguay. More than 70 national institutions and 14 international agencies are collaborating in the framework of the project. UNESCO is currently establishing a global inventory of all STI-related policies affecting, positively or negatively, gender equality and women empowerment through SAGA and Global Observatory of STI Policy Instruments, GO-SPIN surveys. UNESCO supports the careers of women scientists and strengthens their networks. UNESCO aims to support and promote network of women scientists in various scientific domains and regions, such as, among others, the Organization for Women in Science for the Developing World, or OWSD, an organization based at the offices of the World Academy of Sciences, TWAS, a program unit of UNESCO. OWSD provides research training, career development, and networking opportunities for women scientists throughout the developing world at different stages in their careers. So far, OWSD supported more than 4,800 women in science and technology, 90% of whom are from developing countries. TWAS for the advancement of science in developing countries currently supports 370 PhD fellowships with 9 partners in 5 countries and more than 120 postdoctoral fellowships in 6 countries. From 2014 to 2016, TWAS and 16 partners supported more than 600 PhD and postdoc fellows. TWAS, together with the African Network of Scientific and Technological Institutions, is supporting Gender Insight, an international initiative to promote the role of women in science, innovation, technology, and engineering. UNESCO promotes gender equality in STEM education at primary and secondary school levels. UNESCO's groundbreaking Cracking the Code, Girls and Women's Education in STEM report is the first to document the drivers of gender disparity in STEM studies globally and provides evidence-based policy and program guidance to education ministries and related stakeholders. UNESCO has also generated strategic information at country level through support to comparative assessments of learning in maths and science in Latin America, East and Southern Africa, and related research in Asia. The Teach Her initiative is a public-private partnership launched in 2016 by the US Mission to UNESCO, aimed at encouraging girls to pursue STEM careers. Using UNESCO's network of training institutes, Teach Her is creating a master corps of champion educators capable of delivering state-of-the-art curricula in these subjects and building local support networks. During the 2016 pilot phase, 160 educators from 6 African and 8 Central American and Caribbean countries participated in week-long regional training workshops. The 1 Million Girls in STEM campaign, UNESCO and WIM-ENG are working together to get at least 1 million girls around the world, specifically in Africa, involved in STEM activities over the next 10 years, with a strong emphasis on Africa. A total of 14 countries globally were involved in the campaign in 2017. WIM-ENG has already reached out to 10,000 girls in STEM in Africa. WIM-ENG were also present at the 2017 laureates of the UNESCO Prize for Girls and Women's Education, which took place in Xiamen, China, on 5th September 2017. In the context of the BRICS Summit, a special mention was jointly given to South Africa's Women-ENG program for empowering girls to pursue STEM subjects through unique pedagogics and mentoring. The International Day of Women and Girls in Science. In 2015, the United Nations General Assembly adopted a resolution declaring 11 February as the International Day of Women and Girls in Science in order to achieve full and equal access to and participation in science for women and girls, and further, to achieve gender equality and the empowerment of women and girls. The UN General Assembly further invited UNESCO and UN Women to work together to facilitate the implementation of the International Day and collaboration with all relevant organizations already involved in the promotion of women and girls in science.